Hi everyone. Today we have come up with another question from vector. So in this question we've given a vector A and a vector B. And by giving the vectors, we need to find the angle between them two. So in order to start this video, you will need to have basic concepts about scalar products of vectors and magnitude of vectors. Alright, if you have got that, let's get started. So we've been given vector A vector and a vector B vector. We know the scalar product of two vectors can be written as A vector dot B vector will be equal to AB cos theta, where theta is the angle between the two vectors. A and B are the magnitude of the two vectors, and A dot B is simply the scalar product. Alright, then from this formula or relation, we can find out that cos theta will be equal to the scalar product of two vectors divided by their magnitude. Alright, so our basic approach would be to find the value of scalar product and the value of magnitude of the two vectors. First of all, let's find the magnitude of A vector. So the magnitude of A vector would be the squares of the coefficient of unit vectors along x-axis, y-axis and z-axis. Over here, the coefficient of unit vector along x-axis is 1, so square of 1, plus here j has the coefficient of coefficient 1, so it's 1 squared, and the k vector unit vector along the z-axis has its coefficient -2, so it's going to be -2 squared, which gives us root under 1 plus 1 plus 4, which is root over 6. Similarly, let's find the magnitude of B vector, which will be equal to 2 squared plus -1 squared plus -1 squared, so which is also equals to root 6. So we've got the value of A vector magnitude and the magnitude of B vector. Now we need the cross product of A and B. Well, the cross product of A and B, we can write it as A vector dot B vector is equals to I vector plus J vector minus 2K vector multiplied by 2I vector minus J vector minus K vector. Now just remove these I, J and K and just write down the coefficients with separating them by comma. So we get 1 comma 1 comma -2 times just put a dot sign in between, so 2 comma -1 comma -1. Now just multiply the related terms. For example, just multiply the coefficient of unit vector along x-axis and the coefficient of unit vector along x-axis. So it will be 1 times 2, then just put it then just put the addition sign, and we'll be getting 1 into -1, which is equals to 1 into -1, then again addition sign, -2 times -1. So this would be giving us 2 -1 plus 2, which will be 3. Now just put the values. Cos theta will be equals to 3 over root 6 times root 6, which is equals to 3 by 6, which is equals to 1 by 2, which implies cos theta is equals to 1 by 2, which implies cos theta is equals to cos 60 degree. Therefore theta is equals to 60 degree. Hence the angle between A vector and B vector is 60 degrees.